You up for this?
No problem. Let's do it.
It's boss time. Yep, hey everybody, it's RRPG here, and welcome to another episode of RRPG's Let's Play with Kingdom Hearts on the PlayStation 2. In today's episode, we're going to defeat this boss known as Parasite Cage, and then we're going to make it back to the mouth of the ship, and then we are going to do a little bit of side questing inside of this world before we have to go back and chase Riku up towards the throat or the heart or whatever. But anyway, let's get on with this episode that's already in progress, shall we? And with Riku's help, we are kicking this heartless boss's butt, and rightfully so. And speaking of which, I said that in the next episode I would mention the name of the place where we were fighting this boss, or trying to save Pinocchio. And the name of this area that we're fighting this boss in is actually inside the whale's bowels. So don't tell me, you know, going inside the hole there, that the whale is going to crap us out back into the lanes in between. Oh, I hope not. But yeah, I hope not. But no, I'm just joking. It doesn't transport us back there. It actually transports us back to the mouth of the ship. Alright, and rightfully so, as you could tell from the cutscene that's happening right there.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio! Please, give me back my son!
Sorry, old man. I have some unfinished business with this puppet.
He's no puppet. Pinocchio is my little boy.
He is unusual. Not many puppets have hearts. I'm not sure, but maybe he can help someone who's lost theirs.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Kairi?
What do you care about her?
So Riku says that Pinocchio is the key to helping somebody retain back their heart. And definitely looks like he was referring to Kairi there, too. Okay, we finally obtained the high jump ability, and this is the first of 4 abilities that we can obtain in this game that are called shared abilities. And what these abilities do is you will have Sora, Donald, and Riku actually do abilities together that are shared with each other, and the high jump ability is one of them. And I will be showing you that very shortly after... actually, we need to put that on. And as you can tell, shared abilities don't require you to use up ability points. We actually need to get on top of that ship there, because there's actually something special up there that we can obtain. If I can jump up there from this... okay, here we go. Alright, very nice. So let's go ahead and use the Trinity ability. And it's a green one, so it's a Trinity ladder technique. And we need to get on top of the mast of the ship. The broken mast, that is. Because there is a treasure chest that was under there. So let's go over here and open up the treasure chest here. Okay, we get a mithril shard. Alright, another new synthesis material. We'll take that. Okay, now, before we go on any further, or go back into the chambers or whatever, we're gonna go look at the, we're gonna look at some of the treasure chests that we can obtain inside this place. And in that treasure chest that we just saw, that held Dalmatian puppies 73, 74, and 75. And if we come over here, there's another Trinity ability right here. It's a Trinity jump. Okay, it looks like we get 2 potions, a cottage, and some money. Hey, there's money over here! I wish the Cash from Conker's Bad Fur Day would have just made a cameo and said something, you know, to them, you know, in regards to the money that's falling down. Hey, there's money over here! Okay, now let's see what holds this. Water Gleam. That is a new summon gem, so we can take that back to... the Fairy Godmother, but we're not going to do that for a little while, until we obtain the rest of the summon stones, or the summon gems, because when we do that, I will show you the rest of the summons that you can use in this game. Although I rarely tend to use summons in this game, because even though they may be useful, but I just particularly fight with brute force with my characters. Well, except for Donald, because he's the only one who can you know, primarily uses magic, so we'll have to stick with him as the magic character. It's magic time with Donald Duck. Okay, so what I was trying to do, I was trying to get over there at that one spot to where I can, you know, climb up the wall there so we can obtain a new... Oh, dang it, I missed. so we can obtain a treasure chest that's up on top of the debris there. I think we actually need to come over here and do this. Yeah. Now let's see if we can reach over there. Oh, such a long reach, but we made it. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, make sure you get on that platform. More platform crapness. What do we get? Okay, we get a cottage. Alright, not bad. And I don't think there's anything else to obtain at the moment, except for up there. But that is towards the leeway where we need to follow Riku. But we're not going to take care of it right away just yet. Or should we? You know what? No. We'll go ahead and we'll take care of that as soon as we come back here. We'll come back here before this episode ends because there are some more things that we do need to obtain, and then I will leave a perfect segue into us crossing to the next room for the episode to end. So yeah, we'll come back there a little bit later. Or actually, if we do that, yeah, why didn't I even think of that before? Okay, so let's open this up. We get a Tornado G, so it's a gummy piece. Nothing to brag about, so we'll just take that. Okay, we're going to go back inside the chambers here, because like I said, there are some treasure chests that we can now obtain since we have the high jump ability. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that right now. And of course, there are some Heartless that we can fight along the way, so might as well do that if we want to get some grinding opportunities in. Okay, there's the Search Ghost again. There's some shadows as well, so we'll go ahead and we'll take care of these. And, let's see. Is there anything I want to talk about? Oh, I have finally started playing Skyward Sword, and I gotta say, it's actually pretty good. I'm really surprised that, you know, Nintendo was able to pull off such a well-made game, you know, that uses the Wii Motion Plus extremely well. And I know that the game has started to get some mixed reviews on Metacritic. Well, one mixed review, and then the rest were like 9 negative reviews. All I have to say is that, you know, the people who are complaining about, you know, about this game, I think they just need to have some accountability about, you know, this game, because it's just, I mean, there are times when the Wii Motion Plus doesn't work properly, I admit that, but there are some things that you also need to have for yourself in order for it to work, like the wireless sensor bar, for example, because that will give you a longer range in order for you to, you know, use the Wiimote, and you will have more control of the Wiimote when you use that, when you use the Wii Motion Plus with it. You'll actually be able to swing your sword well, and you'll actually be able to do the puzzles with the Wiimote well. It's definitely, but like I said, it's definitely a well-made game that should definitely deserve some more recognition instead of it, you know, being pandered by some people. And of course, I think the people who are pandering it are just the so-so people. I wouldn't normally say it, but I'll say it right now. More of the half-assed crowd, if you know what I'm talking about. And, but yeah, Skyward Sword, it's definitely, I definitely think that Ocarina of Time has met its match. And you all need to pick it up and play it right now. It's really that well done. And I stand by my decision. And it's definitely Game of the Year in my book. Of course, it'll probably be usurped by Uncharted 3, although there's no problem with that. But, you know, for a Nintendo game that has, you know, done extremely well after being made in the past 2 years, yeah, it definitely deserves Game of the Year in anybody's book. Or it should. And I definitely intend to play more of the game even after I beat it. And it's going to be quite a while until I beat it because of the 50 to 100 hours of content that's within the game. So I want to spend so much time I can, you know, just playing my heart's content with that game. So that way, you know, I have a lot to enjoy with. And I can obtain all the heart containers too, which is actually proving to be more of a difficult task because, you know, with you transcending between the you know, the surface and the sky, it's just there's a lot to be had in where you need to obtain the heart pieces at. And I have to give Nintendo some big props for putting back, you know, the 4 heart containers to equal one new, the 4 heart pieces to equal up to one new heart container. Yeah, that was a very bold move to do that because I really didn't like that about Twilight Princess, where you had to find 5 of those things. it made it seem like it was more about, it made the side questing go a little bit too far, even though there were some times where the puzzles were... why can I not... Oh, okay, there we go. Even though there were times where the side questing or the puzzles to figure out how to obtain the heart containers in that game were actually pretty interesting and very, very clever and unique in terms of how you had to obtain them, but it's just that, you know, I just thought it went on for a bit too long, and it just kind of spoiled the experience for me a little bit. Wait a minute. By the time we're going up there, there's going to be more of these monsters. Ouch! Come on, let's get up here. Stupid yellow operas. But yeah, Skyward Sword is definitely, you know, holding up for me a lot. And I definitely think that, like I said, I definitely think, you know, for people who have a Wii, definitely need to go out and play it right now and buy it. And speaking of finding things, we actually found Dalmatian Puppies 76, 77, and 78. Very nice. Okay, another search ghost comes to harass us, but we harassed it back by defeating it. So yeah, you could probably expect a Skyward Sword Let's Play coming from me soon, but when is that going to happen? I don't know. It'll probably be quite a while. Probably sometime until Kingdom Hearts, or no, Tales of the Abyss complete. And we found Dalmatian Puppies 55, 56, and 57 right there. Interesting. Alright, we found a Tornado G gummy piece as well. But yeah, I would like to do Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword right after I complete Tales of the Abyss, but that'll probably be another 4 or 5 months, because I just officially got started with Tales of the Abyss, and I want to show that game to to my heart's content, so that way, and for this week, for the subscribers who are from Europe, who are eagerly awaiting Tales of the Abyss on the 3DS, you can actually have yourselves a little preview of what to expect in the game before you actually buy it this Friday. So think of me doing this, doing the Tales of the Abyss Let's Play as a special treat for you. And it's one of the other things too about Tales of the Abyss is that there's a lot, with the PlayStation 2 having more capacity than the GameCube, there's bound to be a lot more dialogue taking place. So it'll probably be hard for me to try to get in some commentary every now and then, but at least I will still try my best to, put on a performance to let you know my thoughts on things, and that way I can keep commentaries fresh. But for this, for episode 2 today, it should be able to, I should be able to get in some commentary a little bit more, so that way, I can have a lot more to say. But anyways, let's get on with, let's get back on track with Kingdom Hearts here, and as you can tell, we're still, exploring around this place, and I think we're at Chamber 6 right now, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I think we need to jump up here. Oh, dang it, I didn't want to do that. And I think there was a White Trinity mark down there, if I'm not mistaken. So that way we can use the White Trinity ability the next time we come around here, or come here. Oh boy, some more enemies are coming. Are they, oh, there's some large bodies, which we can defeat, and of course there's some yellow operas. Like, those guys need to pester us even further! Okay, and if you use Deep Freeze on the large bodies, like I mentioned before, then you should be able to defeat them very fast. There you go. Okay, let's go ahead and bust up this barrel here, so that way we can get the contents inside that treasure chest. Alright, we obtained Dalmatian Puppies 79, 80, and 81. We're finding lots of Dalmatian puppies inside of this place. I'm very surprised that a lot of them got swallowed up by Monstro. Well, in the movies, no, because they were kidnapped by Cruella de Vil, but in this game, since they're scattered in many Disney worlds, who would have thought that a lot of them would have appeared inside of Monstro's belly? He's like, "Get in my belly! The baby, get in my belly!" Yeah, I know, it's Austin Powers reference to the character, Fat Bastard. Even though I said that. Yeah, I did say that. But, he always had that, thing with Mini-Me. He always had that little, roughing with Mini-Me where he says, Get in my belly! Like, he had this grudge, or he was just trying to scare Mini-Me to death, but yeah, it was pretty funny. Oh, actually, there was the White Trinity ability. My bad. Okay, so, I think there are a few more things that we can obtain inside the chambers here, and then we can make our way back over to... the mouth. And, of course, there's some more barrel spiders to give us trouble. Yeah, and they're not pot spiders like they are in Agrabah, so... But, yeah, you're gonna have to be careful of those, because, like I said, if you don't manage to finish them off while they remain idle for a little bit, then they will automatically detonate and commit suicide. But at least you'll be able to get the experience points, so that's all good, right? But you will get damage from them, in the meantime, so that's something you're gonna have to watch out for. Come on, get down here. Get down here! There we go. And we're getting some more, synthesis items, so that's all good. And we're definitely gonna need more, because of the items that we have to synthesize later at the item synthesis shop. All right, Goofy gained a new level. Very nice. Like I said, when trying to find the treasures here, this is a good opportunity for you to get some grinding in. So this is a good spot to do that. We're gonna need to go this way. We open up this treasure chest. What do we obtain? Ah, one of the torn pages to Winnie the Pooh's book. But we won't take care of the rest of Winnie the Pooh's book until we get to the part where we have to find the other half of the gummy piece that we showed Sid. Or shown Sid. Okay, we have got a Mega Elixir there, and if we come up here after some really good jumps, and let's take care of these Heartless right here. Of course, they are some air soldiers as well as some large bodies. Okay, finally. Hopefully we can open that up now. Yes, we can. What are we getting here? What are we getting there, Sora? Quit playing with the money! I know, there's some money over there! But in the treasure chest, we obtain a mithril. Okay. So, I think we're finally done, exploring the chambers for now. And I think it's time for us to go back into the mouth. And then we will go the pathway towards where we need to meet Riku when inside the mouth. And then we'll close off this episode. But first things first, let's get a little bit more grinding in here. So, that way we can finish off the episode strong. Strong indeed. Bollocks. Okay, very good. Let's go up here and fight against these Heartless, some green Requiems and yellow Operas. It's just the magic type Heartless like this in the Final Mix version, there are a lot more. Like I mentioned, there's a lot more and, in different colors as well, so... And it kind of makes me sad that, we don't get a director's cut version like Japan does, where we can have the extras. I hope they do that if Nomura says that they are going to get an HD remake of Kingdom Hearts, the first Kingdom Hearts out, is hopefully we can get the stuff that we missed out in the Final Mix version. That, and if they do a Kingdom Hearts 2 HD remake, then hopefully we can get the Final Mix Plus stuff that we missed out on. So that way, for those of the people who didn't know about the Final Mix versions, getting in the extra stuff that we missed out on, in terms of, like, story and stuff, then things will start to make sense a little bit more. Okay, so, I went ahead and just healed our HP, didn't need a save or anything. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this path up here, and then we're gonna go up here, and we are going to follow the upper path this time to follow, or find out where Riku is headed. But anyway, gamers, I think this is probably a good spot to where we can go ahead and we can wrap up this episode. So anyway, next time on Double RPG's Let's Play with Kingdom Hearts on the PlayStation 2, we are going to resume where we left off, and we're going to finish up the world of Monstro, and then we're going to head back over to Traverse Town to see what is going on over there, and probably we'll meet somebody who we thought we lost when we're inside of this world. But anyways, if you have not done so already, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter with the links in the description. And if you like what you saw, then be sure to rate this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments below to let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Anyway, gamers, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. See you guys then.